Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers on the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, is a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Rodgers. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Complete.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Incomplete.
Rodgers' pass. Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Watson on 3rd down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll find Metcalf. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. 10.
Anderson.
So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
And they will take a knee here.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Matt Prater.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway?
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 2nd down.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. James escaping the pressure right. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's got Lockett. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They run it with James. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The ball carrier.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Second and 12. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Throw left side, complete. It's James. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 yards on the play. First down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The tackle there by John Johnson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He is going to find Hill here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. So the victory here for Seattle. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5", it's Josh Allen. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked, ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
On 2nd down now, it's Bush. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Here's Hill on the return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. Second and 11 now. A shotgun snap for Watson. Gets this one to Hill.
Watson's pass.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Watson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, here's Watson. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
To Tyler Lockett. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Watson's
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Watson looks to throw again. That one complete to Hill. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
To the air yet again, Watson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Tyler Lockett.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
A gain of 7.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Kamara, the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. The final shot before the break, Watson. And Tate's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Golden Tate as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Tyreek Hill on the return.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Only needing 2 yards on second down. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again with Kamara. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On the ground, Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Watson just beating the play clock. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guy?
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Watson now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
Today's final score.
So the victory here for Seattle, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
Watson's pass, intended for Darren Waller, incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage. Watson's pass, intended for Tyler Lockett, incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Hey, check line 33, check line 33. They're not ready for this, man. They're not the 24. And no time now. Got him, go.
Watson's pass, intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Jackson's pass, complete to DK Metcalf. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks' 18-yard line. Number 41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down. Jackson's pass, intended for DK Metcalf, incomplete. It's now 4th down. Jackson's pass, intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Number 41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. Tyler Lockett. And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Alvin Kamara on the carry. Leroy Glover on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line. And that's good for a Seahawks First and 10 at the 46-yard line. The pass, a fumble on the play. Out of bounds, the offense retains possession. Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier, taken down back at the 49-yard line.
You ain't got no feet.
That's another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Check not. Check. Hey, we gotta snap it.
Alvin Kamara on the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier, brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Ravens' 23-yard line. The pass. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4. Golden Tate. And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 10-yard line. Edgerrin James, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Rod Woodson. Brought down back at the 14-yard line. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Bass for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Ravens nothing. Jackson's pass, complete to Steve Smith. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Let's go.
Jackson's pass, complete to Steve Smith. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Prime time, baby.
Many more to come, baby.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the 3rd quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. You're down in this one. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Seattle. 77 yards. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Kamara. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out. Nice and down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins as they have taken the lead.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 2 points. Your opponent has the football on their 35-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
At the 3-yard line.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the...